What's up, guys? Welcome to Notorious Ones Gaming. Here I'd like to showcase my new tank build I've been working on. I call it the True Pointman tank, or True Pointman. Here I'd like to just show you some clips fighting some rogues on Heroic, showing you how I position myself and how the build works basically. What I'm doing, I offer a lot of support to my team by providing them with about 1 million armor extra to the armor they have already. I'm rocking True Pointman, not True Pointman, Pointman, which gives 50% armor every time you deploy your shield and goes invulnerable for 5 seconds. So basically every time I take it out, my teammate gets half my armor. I have about 1.8 million armor, so they're getting half of that. And on my backpack I have Protector trait, which every time my shield gets damaged for 3 seconds, my teammate gets 15% of my armor and I get about 5%. So check it out. Here you see I'm working on my positioning, because once you're tanking you want to keep everybody in front of you. You don't want to expose your side, your back, or anywhere, because you might get shot. And here you see me constantly reapply the buffs, buffing my tank. If you check the bottom right of the screen, you see the extra armor I provide my team. This group right here I was running with, it wasn't a very strong group. They're pretty weak, but I had a CC guy and another makeshift. I don't even know what he was doing, and we got through this, you know, on Heroic. So as you can see here, trying to attract their aggro. In the Division 2, I've noticed I wish they had a skill that you could use, or a trait or something that could help you hold aggro better, especially if you're tanking. But for some reason you don't. You have to literally try your best to stay in front of them to literally draw their attention. And so another part of my build, I also have the true four-piece True Patriot, which adds a debuff, healing, and damage buff to my group and helps us do damage and help us not take as much damage, and a little bit of heals. But here you can see we're holding out pretty well. I'm trying to tank one guy and also trying to tank another person, but it's kind of hard in the open field, but we get it done here. Check it out. Let me see. Guys, having a CC in these Heroic missions, key. With this build you can run with anybody. You can run this build with UN 3 DPS, you run this 2 DPS, 1 CC, that'd be a comfortable trip. Or you could just, you know, run this skill build and 2 DPS. But basically with this tank right here, you'll be very, very safe. You'll have a lot of armor to spare for these glass cannon. So let's get into the build. Let's start with specialization. There's 3 specializations you could run, but right now I'm going to showcase the Tacticianer, which I love to run because of the extra skill tier, boost my repair skills, and also there's a part of the tree that gives you healing boost, which also boosts my hive. I also like the Tactician because of the grenade. It also knocks out dogs and other stuff when I'm not using my jammer pulse. But yeah, so let's take a look at the gear. As you see, I'm rocking 4-piece True Patriot and the Pointman on the chest and a Protector backpack, both Gilligard. I have True Patriot on everything but the back and the chest. And let's just check out this hive. The hive is interchangeable. I can run a pulse if I feel like, or some other utility, a revive or something, but in this instance I'm running the hive just to heal the group and add a couple extra seconds if my shield ever break to get in cover, or just add a little healing to the group. As I said, it's a spot that's interchangeable. I have repair skills on most of my pieces except one. So yeah, you can see. And I have the boost from the specialization where my healing isn't bad. It isn't bad. It isn't bad at all. This extra support. So let's check it out. Oh, and other specializations you could use is the gunner for the banshee pulse, and also you could use the firewall. That's a very good tanking specialization. Also for the armor break, the armor kits, the fact that you boost your teammates' damage when enemies close to you. So yeah, check out the mods. As I said, I could have a lot better mods, but we do what we have. So, see, 19 charges, that's pretty good. That's going to heal me up to full, at least half the way. And I have a lot of armor, 1.8 as I said, so a regular person, it would heal them up pretty easily. Let's check out the shield. As you see, the health is 13 million. That's a lot of health. I honestly don't have anything that breaks this shield. This shield is pretty much indestructible. Only time I really die using this shield is when I don't position myself right and I let my side or my back expose, and yeah, I get taken down. But there's not a lot of things that break this shield. So yeah, these are the mods. Yeah, I have tier 6 shield, so that's pretty good. Let's take a look at the individual pieces I have of the True Patriot. I have on my head max armor, 8.5 hazard protection, and I have a 12% protection from elites mod. On my chest I have the Pointman max armor, crit hit chance 4.2, 18 repaired skills, and 12% protection from elites with perfect vanguard. That's the bread and butter of the build. Perfect vanguard, giving that armor to my teammates for 20 seconds. And it works perfectly with the protector backpack, because whenever it gets damaged, I give a portion of my armor to my teammates for 3 seconds. It has a 3-second cooldown, and by that time, I get it right back up. Procs very often, also with repair skills armor. This build is highly focused with armor and repair skills, and it's based around using the Liberty pistol. Using the stacks of the Liberty and headshots repairs my shield, so synergizes well. The weapons, I just usually go with the Baker's Dozen and a Stoner. I never leave home without my Bakers, you know. But yeah, this is the build right now. Check it out. Hope you like it. Give me some feedback. I think you like it. And the EMP grenade, crucial to this build. That's why I go with this specialization a lot of times over the others, because it stuns the dogs, and that's very useful when doing invaded. Thank you. Have a good one.